विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सतश्री श्रीमद अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शील प्रभुपाद महाराज की, समवेत भक्त वृंद की, श्री चैतन्य चरितामृतम की, निताय गौर हरि प्रेमानंदी। So as per the tradition here, every Monday instead of Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamritam class will be there. So we will read from Chaitanya Charitamritam today. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Chaitanya Chandraya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Chaitanya Chandraya. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Chaitanya Chandraya. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So, text will discuss 177, 178 and 179. Krishnera pratigya eka ache purva haite. Jai 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 che bhaje Krishna tare bhaje tei che. Lord Krishna has a promise from before to reciprocate with his devotees according to the way they worship him. Text 178. Je jathamang prapadyante tangs tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanu vartante manusyaha partha sarvasaha. Translation. In whatever way my devotees surrender unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects, O son of Pritha. Purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. Krishna was never ungrateful to Gopis. For as he declares to Arjuna in this verse from the Bhagavad-Gita 4.11, he reciprocates with his devotees in proportion to the transcendental loving service they render unto him. Everyone follows the path that leads towards him, but there are different degrees of progress on that path, and the Lord is realized in proportion to one's advancement. The path is one, but the progress in approaching the ultimate goal is different, and therefore the proportion of realization of this goal, namely the absolute personality of Godhead, is also different. The Gopis attained the highest goal, and Lord Chaitanya affirmed that there is no method of worshipping God higher than that followed by the Gopis. And text 179. Se pratigya bhanga haila gopira bhajane. Tahate pramana Krishna simukha vachane. That promise has been broken by the worship of the Gopis, as Lord Krishna himself admits. So, Kaviraj Goswami, while discussing the reasons of Lord's appearance. So he is mentioning this, the internal cause. Why Krishna come as Mahaprabhu? So, particularly in this section, he is telling that though Krishna has promised before to reciprocate with the devotees according to their worship, Je jatha mang prapadyante stang tathaiva bhajamyam. Krishna promised that anybody who perform devotion to him or any kind of bhajan reciprocates as per their desire. So that doesn't mean that sometimes people misunderstood it that jato mat tato mat, you go wherever way you will reach Krishna. No. If you make ticket to Mumbai, you cannot go to Calcutta. In Bhagavad-Gita, Krishna has told, Devatang janti devalokam, those who are worshipping the demigods, they will go to demigods lokas. Bhutenja, as per their worshipping, to whom they are worshipping, they will achieve that. So if somebody worship Krishna, they will go to Krishna. But whatever they are worshipping, Krishna is Sarvarupa. So, Manusyaha Partha Sarvasaha, everybody is trying to follow him in their own way. But among them, the devotees are the best. They will get the best reward. Prabhupada is saying, as per the degree of their advancement, they will realize the supreme truth. So, the Gopis, their way of worshipping Krishna is so pure and so unallied, and that Krishna himself is accepting this, that I accept my defeat in front of you. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, Aradhya Bhagavan Brajesha Tanayas Tadhama Vrindavanam Ramya Kachit Upasana Brajabadhu Vargena Va Kalpita. These Brajabadhus, their Upasana is unparalleled. Nobody can compare with him, Brajabadhus. Why? That's what Krishna is accepting is, Se pratigya bhanga haila gopira bhajane. Though Krishna has the pratigya, the way you approach me, the same way I will reward you. But this promise didn't work out with the Gopis. Se pratigya bhanga haila gopira bhajane. That jejathamang prapadyante didn't work out here. Why? Because that is the nature of Krishna. If you ask for Krishna something, then Krishna will give that thing to you. But here, why he can't give to Gopis? Because Gopi has no desire to have anything for themselves. That is the problem. That is Gopi Prem. The Gopis are so advanced, they exist only to please Krishna. Whatever they do, eating, sleeping, decorating body, taking bath, anything, they will do nothing for themselves, only to please Krishna. Only to please Krishna. They don't have a tinge of desire for themselves, not even in the present time, not even in the future. Ihaloka paraloka. They don't have any desire for their pleasure. They want to only satisfy their Lord Krishna. That is their only business. So, Krishna promised, Jejathamang prapadyanti tang tathaiva bhajami. So, if Gopi is doing their bhajan like that, so Krishna should reward them, compensate them as per their desire. But they don't have any desire. They have only one desire, that Krishna should be pleased. So if Krishna wants to give something, then Krishna will get it. Because they are desired to please Krishna. So how gopis will not get anything? So that's why his promise is not working here. Because he can't give anything to them. If you want to give anything to them, then Krishna will get it. Because gopis, they don't have to desire anything. Anything they will get, they will give to Krishna. It is for your pleasure. So Krishna tried his best to give something to Krishna, to gopis, but he failed. So that's why it is said that the Krishna pratigya, the promise of Krishna, je jathamang prapadyante stangs tatheva bhajameham, this, though is universally accepted, but in love of gopis, it is not working. But je jathamang prapadyante, the gopis, they don't have any desire. So jatha, if you want to, what they want to give, then you have to please yourself. They don't want to be pleased. And the rest of the whole world, everybody doing something to get something. That is our nature. Always we want to do something if we can get some reward or some compensation, something. But in gopis' case, it's not like that. They have no single desire, nothing. So that's why the upasana, the gopi upasana is the supreme. Is the supreme. Even Krishna himself admit how pure and unallied the love of gopis are. Though their dealings, their behavior towards Krishna and all that, externally, outwardly looks like lusty affairs. But in reality, it's pure, supremely pure love, nothing else. To realize and to understand it, it is not that easy. But Krishna himself, who is the Antarjami, who is the absolute, supreme absolute, he himself declares that I am failure. In front of you, I can't keep my promise. I can't give anything to you. It's not possible for me. Krishna can do anything, but he himself is accepting defeat here. That's what it say, pratigya bhanga haila gopira bhajane. Bhajante mam, if somebody is doing bhajan, Krishna will reciprocate it. But in the gopi bhajan, there is no way to reciprocate. Because gopis has only one desire, that Krishna should be benefited. If they are doing anything, it should go to Krishna. So how Krishna will give them? Krishna will give them, that is come to him only. It's not going to them. So that's Krishna admit, tahate pramana Krishna srimukha vachane. Krishna in his own mouth, own his lotus mouth, he declares that. He declares, na pareyahang nirabadya sanyujang sasadhu pratyang vibudhayusa piva sya ma bhajan durjaya griha srinkhala samrusya tadva pratijatu sadhunaha. Krishna said, na pareyaham, not able to make, I am not. O gopis, I am not able to reply my debt for your spotless service. Even within a lifetime of Brahma, your connection with me is beyond reproach. You have worshipped me, cutting off all domestic ties which are difficult to break. Therefore, please let your own glorious deeds be your compensation. Swasadhu kritya. You are so greatly, you are so selfless. Sadhu kritya. Your deed is so perfect that is only your reward. I can't repay you. Even if I take long life like Brahma. It is not possible. Vivudha Visupivaha. So Gopis' work are sadhu kritya, that Krishna is accepting. Yes, they are the supermost sadhus. Their deeds are sadhu kritya. And Gopis, they want to please Krishna, and they can go beyond all the rules and regulation. That's what he is saying. Ya bhajan durje griha sinkhala. All of us are social entities, social and prani, social entities. We have to follow the norms of society. Every society, they have particular norms. Everybody is bounded by to follow it. Gopis also they have their superiors and all that they have to follow. But to serve Krishna, they go beyond it. They didn't care the social norms. They didn't care the Griha Sinkhala, Lok Marjada, Veda Maryada, nothing. No Maryada, nothing. Some of they are married, some of they are unmarried. They should not go out. They went out in the mid of night without taking care, without taking permission, without taking care of anything. Without permission, they went. So they cross over all the limits of Lok Pratha, Veda Pratha, Griha Pratha, all these things. Why? To please Krishna. So that's why it is said, to please Krishna, if you do anything, that is pure. There is a story in Alvar Katha, in Sri Rangam. One famous Alvar among the 12 Alvar is called Tirumangai Alvar. I heard that he built the famous Gopuram and the temple of Sriranganath. And it is said that for around 50 to 60 years, he looted people. He was a gang of dacoits, gang leader. Famous dacoit. And he was stealing, looting people, big kings and rich person, and building the temple. For 50 to 60 years, he did that profession, stealing and looting people. And now, if you go to Srirangam temple, in front of Ranganath, his deity is worshipped first, then Ranganath. The branded thief, leader. But he was stealing, looting people, not for himself, for the pleasure of Krishna. That's why anything you do, maybe externally, in publicly, they may condemn. But if you are not using a tinge of it only purely for the service of Krishna, then whatever this, everything will be purified. Totally purified. For the service of Krishna, here we see the Gopis, they have given up everything. Their children, their husbands, their superiors, their all norms, everything. To please Krishna, Prahlad gave up his father. His father was murdered in front of him, and he garlanded the murderer. Yes, the father's dead body was lying in the lap of the murderer, Sri Narasimhadev Bhagavan. In front of him, Narasimhadev killed him and he garlanded him. And again he said, my dear Lord, my father, anyway he was always against you, so please be merciful to him. And Narasimhadev declared, is he your father, Baba? What you are saying? Not only this father, many generations I will take care because of you are my such a devotee. So, For the pleasure of Krishna, he gave up father. For the pleasure of Krishna, Vibhishan gave up his brother, his own brother. And he was like minister and younger brother of Ravana. But he tried to convince him. He didn't accept. Then he gave up. For the pleasure of Krishna, Bali Maharaj gave up his guru. That can be given up. And by giving up, he denied to follow the orders of his guru, and by that act, he became Mahajana. Bali became great soul Mahajana because he did for the pleasure of Krishna. So anything we do, if we have pure desire to only please Krishna, then everything will be purified, all pure. So, and Gopi, they have gone over everything. They have done everything. They rejected everything to please Krishna. That's why Krishna is telling here that I have to accept my defeat. To please me, to serve me, you have crossed over all the boundaries, which is not easy for any person. But you have crossed over. Durjaya Griha Sankhala. It is so difficult to give up, but you have done. For what? For preaching me. There was a story that when in Dwarka, the queens, they were telling why Krishna is so attached towards these damsels of cowherd damsels and all that, the gopis. To prove that, how they are so superior to you, the queens, once Krishna did a particular pastime, this I am having fever. And the doctors came and checked it's 105, high temperature. Then all types of medication started, nothing happening. So everybody started crying, what to do? Krishna is having fever, it is not going down. Whole Jaduvanshi, whole Dwarka, everybody is intense. What to do? All, even Narad, Uddhav and all queens, everybody, Devaki, Vasudev, everybody. Only Balaram, he knows what his younger brother is going to do. He said, okay, no problem, you do whatever you do. So then they come to Krishna, what to do? We are trying our best, but your fever is not going down. Krishna said, I know the medicine, you don't know the medicine. If you bring that, then it will go down. Now tell me, then we will find it out, we will get it. He says, the medicine will cure me is the dust from the feet of my devotee. If you bring the dust from a feet of a devotee and put in my head, then fever will go away. Then Narad said, okay, let me go and get it. It can't be available in any medicine shop. I have to go to the devotee's house to ask. So we went fast, all the Ashtapata Mahisi, 8 principal queens. They said, Narad, you are pagal or what? How can you ask? He is our dear husband, not only husband. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. How can we dare to give our feet dust to apply on his head? Get away from himself. How can you say like that? None of them. No Jaduvanshi. None of them. Ladies and gents, then Narada went upper planet and upper planet, everywhere. Whole universe. He travelled. None of them agreed to say, what are we talking? How can I give to our dust to put in the head of Sri Krishna? We have to suffer millions of years in hell. How can we give? Fellow Narads come back. Said, Krishna really, nobody is ready to give. Krishna said, you went everywhere? No, everywhere. How you went to Braj? No. If these people cannot go, what these people? They have no market, no malls, nothing. They are very remote village. So that's why I didn't go. No, I would just try there, go there. Narada was not ready, but Krishna insisted to go there. So Naradaji came to Braj. And before going to Braj, we were taking bath in Jamuna. And there Gopis saw Narada. Gopis has only one desire. The Narada is the current message you can get, all the recent message. So they came to Narada to know about their dearmost Krishna. They asked him, what about Krishna? Narada told, he is suffering from fever like anything, high fevers in 2-3 days. All the Gopis, they become so much worried. They are not doing any medication. Now they tried, but the medicine is not available. What kind of medicine? Can we also find out? No, medicine is not available in a medicine shop. The medicine is, if some devotee can give the dust from their feet to be applied on the head of Krishna, by hearing that, all the Gopis put their leg up. Take it. Without thinking a second. Take it as much as you want. Shall we pack it up for you? Narada said, you Gopis, you don't know what will be the reaction? Now, Narada, why you are asking reaction? You told that if this dust can be cure Krishna, Krishna will be cured by that. Now, yes, that's for sure. Krishna himself told. Now, that's what we want. We don't want to listen to the reaction. If billions of years we have to stay in hell and suffering, we are agreeing. But Krishna will be cured, no? Take it. That is the mood. That is the nature of Gopis. They don't want anything from themselves. Nothing. They are ready to get suffering millions and millions of years in hell if Krishna will be happy. That is the nature of the Gopis. So that's why Brajavadhu Varga Upasana is unparalleled. It is not possible to follow or to compare it. No. Not only any other thing, even Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself is agreeing, na pareyaham, I am unable to repay you. Please excuse me, I am unable to repay. Your special sadhukritya is the compensation for you only. I can't do anything. Even if I try taking a lifespan of Brahma, still is not possible. That is the Srimukha Vachan of Lord Krishna himself. So in that we can, this is the proof of what standard of love of Gopis, what standard of upasana of Gopis. Supreme standard. How pure, how unalloyed, that Krishna is himself is admitting. Yes, I am not able to repay you. Though everywhere Krishna can repay and make happy. If you ask Krishna, I want to merge in your Nirbishas form, Krishna, okay, no problem. You want some material benefit, okay. Akama, sarva kama, vahamakya kama, udharadhi. Yajate purusham. You can worship Krishna and Krishna will fulfill your desire. But here, the Gopis are worshipping, but Krishna cannot fulfill. Krishna cannot. That's the promise of Krishna, Je Jatha Mang Prapadyante, Je Jatha, the Gopis, for them it is not applicable. It is not applicable. That's why Se Pratigya Bhanga Haila Gopira Bhajane. Gopi Bhajan is beyond Je Jathamang Prapadyante. They are not ordinary, they are not even extraordinary, more than that. So, and among the gopis, the group of Radharanis, they are super. And among the group of Radharanis, the Ashtasakhis are there, supreme. And among the Ashtasakhis, two principal, Lila and Visakha. And among them, Sri Radharani. Her motivation, her mood, it is not compared to anything. Supermost. So, that's why Gauranga Mahaprabhu, he came, Krishna became Gauranga Mahaprabhu, tried to compensate, yes. He steal the heart and mood and color of Radharani, just to realize how much service mood, the attitude of Radharani, how towards him. He was so much so loving attitude towards Krishna that in the form of Krishna as the Supreme Absolute, he can't realize it, he can't measure it, he can't understand it. He said, if I want to know, if I want to understand, realize how much pleasure he is taking, what his mood and how much he is getting, then I can't get it in this Supreme Personality of Godhead, in the Krishna form. I have to take the mood of Radharani. I have to become a devotee like her. Then only I can experience what experience she is getting. For that is the internal reason, Krishna to come as Mahaprabhu, just to experience the amount of happiness what Sri Radhika is getting by serving Krishna, by seeing Krishna. By seeing Krishna, by serving Krishna, and by thinking of Krishna, by feeling of Krishna, by speaking of Krishna, what happiness Radharani is experiencing, to know that, to experience that, to understand that, Sri Krishna Bhagavan, Supreme Personality of Godhead, he has to take a form of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Syam Sundar become Gaura Sundar. He was a Syama Sundar, he was Sundar always. Whether Syam or Gaur, he is always Sundar. But that Sundarata, Syama Sundar, who is Jagat Mohana, who can attract the whole universe. Now, he fell in the matter of Radharani's, in front of Radharani's loving attitude. Then he has to go through this special incarnation or Gaura Sundara to experience that mode of Radharani. That's what here it is said, that is the internal reason. That's to prove that he is saying Krishna himself, though he promised Je Jathamang Prapadyante, but didn't work out here. Gopira Bhajane, se pratigya bhanga haila Gopira Bhajane. This promise, Je Jathamang Prapadyante, here Je Jatha, Gopi Jatha, no. It is not possible for you. As they love you, you can't love them. No, not possible. Why not? Gopis has give up their family, give up their all boundaries and everything. You can't do. It is not possible. Krishna cannot give up his father and mother. Krishna can't give up his sakhas, sakhis. Krishna can't give up. It is not possible for him. But they proved it, they did it. So, That's why to prove and to admit and accept that what a degree of love of Gopis and Radharani's, how pure it is, how unalloyed it is, to prove that and to experience that, to prove that Krishna is telling himself here and to experience that he accepts this form of Gaura Sundar. So, the internal reason for Gauranga Mahaprabhu, though it is said that Juga Dharma Pravartana and many other external reasons are there, but in reality, Krishna knows why he became Gaura Sundar. There's something it is not possible for him to experience in the form of Krishna. Though Krishna is Sarva Samartha, he is almighty. Nothing is impossible for him, but still something is impossible for him in his form of Krishna. That's what he is saying here. Which is not possible in the form of Syama Sundar, that is possible in the form of Gaura Sundar. So that's why Syama Sundar became Gaura Sundar. That is the reason. So, in this particular verse, Jajathamang Prabhadyante, Prabhupada is saying, everyone follows the path that leads towards him, Krishna. Everyone doing anything, it is going towards him. But it looks like Jatumat Tatumat, whatever you do, it goes to him. But it is really not. You should understand. But there are different degrees of progress on that path. And the Lord realized in proportion of one's advancement. Proportion of one's advancement, that means the proportion of their surrender. As they surrender, the degree of surrender, the amount of degree of their surrender, they can realize. The path is one, but the progress in approaching the ultimate goal is different. And therefore, the proportion of realization of this goal, namely absolute personality of Godhead, is also different. He is the same absolute, but the way you are approaching him is different, so he will come in different form. The only Supreme Absolute can be realized by the devotional process, by devotional service. No other process you can know him fully. It is not possible. The Gopis attained the highest goal because the Gopis, they have no doubt, though they are not accepting Krishna as Supreme Lord. That's there also. We are saying the highest understanding and the full understanding of Supreme Absolute is as Bhagavan. Different degrees of Brahma, Paramatma and Bhagavan. Bhagavan is the fullest understanding. But the Gopis, they never accept him as Bhagavan. But they know more than Bhagavan. This Bhagavan, they will not accept. They accept this Bhagavan is ours. It's our property. Who can think like that? Isavasyam idam sarvam jat kincha jagat. Everything we know, we see, we feel, everything belongs to Krishna. But the Gopis are in such position, they said Krishna belongs to us. He is our property, whatever saying. How somebody can think like that? But they are from the beginning, they have that understanding. They will not accept the Supreme Personality of Godhead as Supreme Personality. They are saying, no, it is our boy. So it is only the Gopis, it is only their supreme position to do like that. It's not possible to others. That's why all the big demigods, rishis, Muni, Uddhav, Narad, Brahma, everybody, when they realize what a position of Gopis are, what kind of love they have for Krishna, though they are not accepting Krishna as Bhagavan, but still so pure relation that they are all begging to become a creeper, to become a grass, to get the dust feet of Brajavadhus. They are so highly exalted, so highly exalted. So, if somebody take it cheap, no, we can become like that, we can stay in bus. No, this is Sahajiya Bhav. We should know actually what a supreme position, what a exalted position they are. Though they are not educated, they are not good in technology, they were from very remote village. If you give them a smartphone, they cannot use it. But they are very advanced in loving Krishna. So if we can be highly educated, very advanced in all sort of subjects except loving Krishna, then our life is a zero failure. But if you are not educated or any advanced any other thing, if somehow or other you are advanced and properly educated how to love Krishna, then that is something. Hare Krishna. Yes.
In this particular shloka, they say that if we consider Krishna's activities as transcendental, then we will get purified. But if we consider Krishna's activity as material, then even our consciousness will remain material. So now, how will I understand that
Krishna's activities are not material. Just by hearing from authentic source, you can know that all the actions of Krishna are purely transcendental. Krishna is fully chinmaya, spiritual. Nothing, a tinge of matter is there. Rather, if Krishna touches any matter, it will become spirit. What to touch? If you use any matter to serve Krishna, that matter will be converted into spirit. How can you think that Krishna's thing will be material? If you engage something in Krishna, that will become spiritual. The matter will become spirit. That is Krishna. If this material brain can be used for Krishna, that will be transcendental. Okay? Yes.
Gopi Bhav is essentially feminine energy. And right? Well, in my masculine form, in my masculine soul consciousness, I have the confidence that with my extreme Sakha Bhav, I can match the Gopis, if not better.
So, what is your question?
My question is, do I need to become a Gopi or can I sit next to Krishna as a student? I don't want to be.
So, you don't want to compete with the Gopis, you want to become a Sakhana, that's also perfect. If you want to be a Sakha of Krishna, that's also perfect. Yes, good. Be a good Sakha. Perfect.
So when I say next to Krishna,
Either Sakhi or Sakha, it's all. If you related to Krishna, that is perfect.
so but when I say next to Krishna as a Sakha, can I dance with gopis?
What? You want to?
I like dancing.
You can dance with Krishna. Why you dance with the gopis? Yes. That is better dance with Krishna and all other friends. Gop Sakhas, they are also dancing. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Yes, Maharaj. Thank you very much for the wonderful class. Maharaj, as you mentioned, the Gopis love is supreme, and actually we stay in the city and we preach, and like Uddhavji, he aspired to be the Gurmalata in Vrindavan, and what should be our inspiration, how to develop that love, that Gopis, that power, and that selfless mood that we can have towards Krishna, this Gopis.
Thank you. It is not possible for us to become gopis, but we can try to follow our acharyas as they instruct us. So try to purify our heart, and if we can be used in Krishna's service in any rasa out of four principal rasa, that is also supremely perfection. Okay? Yes.
Thank you, Maharaj. When Srila Prabhupada speaks about pure devotional service, it's that you don't want anything for yourself. It's everything for Krishna. But what about if you're burned out of this material world and you want Krishna, never to bring you back? Like you're burned out. You're like, no, Krishna, I want something from you. Is that not pure? Like, I don't want to be born again in this material world. I want to go back. I'm done. I learned the lesson. Is that pure, or is because you want Krishna to do something for you, is actually not pure devotional service?
Thank you. So you are coming to Krishna, surrender to Krishna because you are a failure in material progress. So how can you think that it is compared to the gopis thing? They are from the beginning, no relation with material happiness. But you try your best, when you become failure, burned out, then saying, Krishna, please help me. Okay?
Yes.
So it cannot be compared to that. And the origin is only for Krishna. But we started for our pleasure, but not possible for us. Then we said, Krishna, please help me. Okay? So anyway, coming to surrender to Krishna, that's good, but coming from burnt out. Okay?
Yeah, Maharaj.
Many hurdles comes in life. How to overcome and then go ahead in the devotional service.
You want to overcome all the problems of devotional life?
Yeah.
So best way is to hear perfectly. Then you can understand what the problems are and how to overcome it.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Srila Guru Maharaj. Thank you for the wonderful Krishna Katha. Maharaji, my question is that I am trying to become a devotee, and so many things keep coming here and ask Sri Radha Shyam Sundar, so many material things, and thinking that these things are needed for my spiritual life. So how I should progress and see those things that I've been asking, that these things are needed for my spiritual life.
Yes, same thing Mataji was asking. If you are bewildered, You want to be a good devotee but still bewildered with material things. So first thing is hear attentively. Try to figure out what is the problems for you and how to sort it out. Okay? First hear and understand then.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you for this wonderful class. Maharaj, I just want to understand, didn't understand, why Krishna is telling that he cannot fulfill Gopis' desire, because by accepting and by becoming present in front of Gopi, he is reciprocating with the Gopis. Like the story that you have narrated, the accepting the lotus, the dust from their feet, he is reciprocating. And his presence when he is doing the Rasha Lila or like that, he is reciprocating. And the Okamo word is also used for the devotees in general. So, what is the difference between the word used Okamo for normal, like while defining the pure devotional service, Rupa Goswami used Onno Avilashita Shunna. Now, what is the difference for us to become Uttama Bhakti and the Gopis Bhakti? It's like what is the difference?
There Uttam Bhakta. Uttam Bhakti is that when you have no other desire except pleasing Krishna. That is called Anya Bhilasita. Okay? So you are asking why Krishna failed? He could have
Yes.
present before him also, that is good for him. No, he is present before him, then Gopis is not getting pleasure. By seeing Gopis, Krishna is getting pleasure.
Okay.
That is not for Gopis, that is for himself. Anything you want to give or something to present to Gopis, that will come back to him only. Because Gopi has no desire absolutely. His desire is to please him. That side is fair. Okay.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay. What? Who is there? You want to ask? Last वो कोने में. Yes. You are right.
हरे कृष्ण महाराज जी, अभी जैसा कि आप बता रहे थे कि भक्ति में आगे बढ़ने के लिए श्रवण महत्वपूर्ण है
जी.
तो ये श्रवण किससे करना चाहिए महाराज जी? उसके लिए जिससे श्रवण करना है उसके लिए क्या क्वालिफिकेशन, उसके बारे में ज़रा बताएंगे तो अच्छा रहेगा.
यस, थैंक यू फॉर दैट. जैसे हम जीने के लिए पानी की आवश्यकता है, लेकिन कौन सा पानी पिए हम पहले देखते हैं. जहाँ तहाँ पानी मिला पी नहीं लेते हैं. खारा पानी कि इसके वेस्ट वाटर दिस दैट नहीं. ठीक इसी प्रकार श्रवण भी जल है, तो उसको एक्सेप्ट करने से पहले हम देख लेना चाहिए कि इट इज़ कमिंग फ्रॉम द प्रॉपर परंपरा सिस्टम, इट इज़ कनेक्टेड प्योरली टू कृष्णा, coming through in proper way, it is not touched by any other contaminated things. If it is not contaminated, then it is good, you can take it. So that you have to see. Otherwise, even if about Lord, it is sarpochishta jathapayam, if it is touched by the tongue of serpent, then though it looks like milk, it will not work like milk, it will work like poison. Okay? Yes.
Maharaj, Krishna promised that he will reward his devotee according to the surrender.
Anybody do anything to Krishna.
Yeah, but he promised the Gopis...
Those who are not devotees also, they are also getting rewarded by Krishna.
He promised the Gopis that he will come back to Vrindavan very soon when he left, but he never came back for a long time.
Well,
Why
that
is
is
that?
degree of their surrender. Okay?
Yeah. The Gopis, Krishna promised he will come back,
Yeah.
but he never come back.
But Krishna never goes. What to question of coming back? He is always there eternally.
Okay.
Why we are thinking going, coming? That is our problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Hare Krishna. काम करते वक्त, like if you are doing your office work, anything, how to be engaged in bhakti?
If you consider what you are doing, it is for the service of Krishna or Krishna's devotees, that's also bhakti.
Okay.
If fighting can be considered as bhakti, why not the other things? Okay. Yes. Yes. Mataji, don't worry for that. Just try what you are pronouncing just to hear it. Mouth and is only 5 inches difference. That's it. Okay. Granthara Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran ki, Sri Chaitanya Charitamritam ki.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.